My name's Oliver Jeffcock, or Ollie as everyone would know me. I work for Disocvery, which is now Warner Brothers Discovery in its new world. ServiceNow as a platform for discovery was a struggling platform. We were in a position where the data that sat behind it in the CMDB was not accurate, not functionally supporting the business, and in turn then the service capability out of the platform was not doing a good job.
I'm Ian Moon. I'm the Director of Service Configuration Management for Warner Brothers Discovery globally. I'm responsible for the administration and overseeing of the configuration management service within the larger international company and all its legal subsidiaries. Here the challenges were of a slightly bigger scale. So we had issues with data normalization, a lot of duplicate data, issues with automation, a lot of historic baggage that had come with the ServiceNow platform. There were generations of integrations that were causing us issues. We needed to find a partner to address the issues that we had, and not just from a technical understanding of how to tackle those, but potentially the order in which to do these things and the best approach for resolving the issues without having to duplicate work, go over the same thing twice.
We wanted to see how we can just get into a clearer picture, straightforward processes everyone knows, because the other challenge we had, everyone did what they want and we just found out afterwards when it was sometimes too late. What
we were looking for is a partner that could do the digital piece with us and understand our data and how we needed to sort that out.
When we approached RapDev, it was clear that they were head and shoulders above other vendors that we had interviewed with understanding the platform. I think they're unique and really understanding the ever-evolving DevOps space, translating that into the ServiceNow product suite.
We started to work with RapDev after we had our procedures being built, and then work with them, set up together and figure out what on the individual procedures that were written, so it was 32 in total, can we automate so that we don't need to do it constantly manually.
So it was really right aligning our data model and also understanding and dispelling some myths about how you might want to do things or not do things. And RapDev came in and really brought in their expertise.
Some of the milestones that we hit with the program that exceeded my expectations working with RapDev. When we were at the Knowledge Conference in Vegas with ServiceNow, everybody was talking about using markup language from GitHub repos to keep our microservices up to date. And it was conceptually, we could do this, we could do that. And we actually presented on stage in Vegas with RapDev about our own personal experience about how that works. And that's a great example of something that on our own we would never have achieved that.
RapDev really helped us with, in terms of the modern way of doing things, is the now.yaml implementation, which is a DevOps way of expressing application services at the source.
It's not like you only can do it that way. They always given us an interaction to figure out what's the best solution for us, based on how we work.
The experience with RapDev has been, the attention to detail in there has been fantastic. There's no doubt about it. It's a great company and a great capability and talent in the people you've got in this company.
RapDev speaks my language, but it has the ability to speak the language of the other people in the room who don't speak my language. I can be sitting in a meeting with a RapDev consultant and they'll talk to me about something that matters in my language. And then they can flip that and have that conversation with a developer, a business analyst, a director, a senior VP. They pitch at the level which is appropriate to the audience.
We're going with a lot more confidence this time that we know what we're doing. No doubt about it, RapDev's going to be on that journey with us.